Don't we make the perfect family porgaiture? Well, today we're going to make a porg out of buttercream instead of fondant. So whether you're decorating these with fondant or buttercream, it starts off the same way if you're going to have them just sitting flat with their arms down. I have baked 4 4-inch cakes. I've leveled off 3 of them already, and I'm going to start assembling. And one of them, I left the dome still on because we're gonna have to do a curve for his head anyway, so I might as well just take that off when we're sculpting. So now that I have a very tall and slightly domed cake, I'm going to mark where I want their neck to be. They're kind of like fat little figure eights that have more of a bottom than a top. So we just want to come in a little bit higher than in the middle and mark. And then you can just cut in a bit of a V. And then that way you'll have an idea of where to start cutting. And then from here, we just start sculpting. And you want to make sure that you do it nice and slowly. You can't put back on, but you can always cut more off. Once you're happy with your fat little figure eight and you've done your base crumb coat and you've stuck it in the fridge to chill, what you'll need to decorate him in buttercream instead of fondant is some white buttercream, some chocolate buttercream, and some orange buttercream. And I'm gonna start off with the white. I've filled my piping bag up with white buttercream and I'm using a medium-sized round tip. What I'm going to do is find the front, so his tail is back here, and so the front of his face, I'm just going to mark off the shape. And you can always refer back to pictures or you can watch the movie. Did you like the movie? I loved parts of it, didn't like other parts of it. Tell me what you thought in the comments and maybe we can have a conversation. But with this guy, the way that their faces are, there's a little bit of a line of white that goes up and then it has the orange and then the rest of them are brown. So that's what I've started here, and then I'm just gonna fill that space in. And all porgs are different. Some of them don't even have orange, some of them have more of a tan color. So you can always play around. And then the rest of his body, you just cover in the brown. And this doesn't have to be perfect because once all 3 of our colors are on, we'll go in and texture it. What do you think of the porgs? Do you think that they're really adorable? Do you think that they're replacing Ewoks? Or maybe Chewbacca should have taken a big bite? Personally, I liked them okay, but I didn't like having them on the Millennium Falcon. I thought that was a bit too much. But seriously, guys, why are we still talking about porgs? Those crystal foxes were amazing. I'm definitely going to be making one of those in the future, completely out of sugar. I think that that is a project worthy of my time. But let's make this porg delicious. So to texture the porg, I'm just going in and stippling. I want to do it over the whole thing. At this point, he's almost done, but we do have to stick him back in the fridge to firm up before we can put the wings on and the eyes and the feet. So the only parts that are on our Porgalicious porg that are fondant are going to be the black eyes and his little feet. So to do that, I'm just gonna take some of the black fondant and roll it out. And I'm going to cut 2 of them out for the eyes and set that aside, so super easy. And then for the feet, I will roll this out. This is just a little bit of orange. And And the wings overlap just a little bit where the chocolate and the vanilla meet, and they turn into a teardrop shape. So just like that. And then I'll fill that in just like we did with the rest of his body. And because I really like anime cute eyes, I'm going to paint with some white food coloring. Because, I mean, porgs are cute. You gotta make them cuter. And then to make his frown and his little nostrils, I'm actually just going to use a Q-tip and then just scratch out the buttercream from the area that you want to show a little bit darker, because they're not very pronounced. It's not like an Ewok nose and mouth. And then just a big arc. And there you have a Porgalicious Buttercream Porg to add to our family of fondant porgs. This is my very last post about porgs. There are so many cooler creatures in Star Wars that we'll do in future episodes. Sugar Crystal Fox? Oh yes, I think so. But in the meantime, you know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends. May the fork be with you.